What's up, YouTube? Zero here, and today I have the Warrior's Blood blueprint review for the Model L in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. In this video, I'm going to go over this weapon blueprint. I'm going to talk about the attachments on this blueprint. I'm going to talk about how you can unlock this blueprint. I'm going to get into the pluses and minuses, how I feel about the gun. I'm going to talk about the camo. You can see the camo in the top right-hand corner. And at the end of the video, I'm going to say if you should use this blueprint or lose it, how much I really like this blueprint. But before I get into it, I do want to say if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Call of Duty Black Ops 6 content. I do a bunch of other video games, so feel free to check those out as well. It does really help out me and my channel, so thank you so much in advance for doing so. Without further ado, let's talk about the Warrior's Blood. It's well known that the Model L is a very good assault rifle in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Honestly, I've played with the Model L without any attachments, and it's a fantastic assault rifle, even if you don't put any attachments on the gun. It's very well balanced, doesn't have a ton of recoil, very good for multiple situations, so it's a gun that you can just pick up and utilize. Adding attachments is just going to enhance the Model L. Of course, depending on the attachments, there are some attachments that could make the recoil unbearable, but this is a gun that's pretty well rounded and can do with a lot of different builds. With that being said, let's talk about this blueprint and the attachments on the Warrior's Blood. First, there is a muzzle, and it's going to be the compensator. The pros, vertical recoil control. No cons for the compensator, so it's already looking good for this blueprint. We have a muzzle, it's enhancing the gun, and there are no drawbacks, so that's awesome. Next is a barrel, the reinforced barrel. This is going to add bullet velocity and damage range at no cost. Again, another very good attachment for a gun that's already good, and I'm not having any drawbacks. So far, so good with both the muzzle and the barrel. Now the magazine, we have an extended mag. Magazine ammo capacity is increased at a cost of reload quickness. We already know when we're increasing the magazine size, we're going to be at a cost of reload quickness. So that's not awful. I do, most of my guns anyway, like equipping an extended mag. A lot of the maps I play on are closer ranges. A lot of times you're going to be seeing 2 and 3 opponents. I also enjoy playing hardpoint a lot in domination. Game modes in which you know there are going to be a lot of enemies close together. So having that extended mag is always nice. This is the first one, so it's only going to increase the magazine size a little bit up to 40. But it's still a very good attachment. I absolutely love putting the extended mag on most of my Model L builds. So it's a very good attachment to add to both the compensator and the reinforced barrel. Next, we're going to have a rear grip. This is going to be the commando grip. The pros, aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, are both going to be enhanced. Another attachment that does not have any drawbacks. So again, this is great. This is really good for when you want to move around a little bit quicker. Now, you can play slowly with the Model L. You can play a little bit quicker when you're running around. The sprint to fire speed is going to be enhanced, so that's going to be nice. And in general, the aim down sight speed is going to be enhanced, and that's always nice. Getting the first shot off on your enemies is always going to be welcome. I do enjoy a lot of my builds enhancing the aim down sight speed, so this is a great attachment as well. Last but not least, a stock, and we have the combat stock. What this is going to do is it's going to enhance the flinch resistance, and it's also going to enhance the aim walking movement speed, again at no cost, no cons. So what's awesome about this attachment setup is the only con is going to be the reload quickness, of course, on that extended mag, and that's not bad at all. kill multiple enemies, get yourself into a safe spot, and reload is not an awful thing, especially being able to kill 2, 3, maybe even 4 if you're extremely accurate enemies without having to reload is absolutely awesome. In general, this does have 5 attachments, so that's great. It's filling out all the attachment slots. It only has one drawback, if you even consider it a drawback. You should already know the reload quickness is going to be lessened when you're enhancing that magazine size. So really, there are no drawbacks of this attachment build, which is absolutely awesome. I love the Model L, and this attachment build really does enhance it. Let's briefly talk about the camo setup for the Model L on Warrior's Blood. Take a look in the top right-hand corner. I like the blood. Warrior's Blood, you already know there should be blood on it, so the name suits the camo on the gun. The silver look does look pretty nice. I'd say maybe there could be a little bit better of a pop on that camo. It's whitish, silverish, depending on how you want to look at it. What is nice is that it does allow for that blood to pop through a little bit better considering it's a lighter color, so I do like that. It's nothing extremely flashy, although I would have liked maybe a little bit more towards that silver-esque look. That shinier look would have been nice, but it's pretty cool. If you take a look on the magazine itself, it has this diamond with a skull in it, so that's really nice. And then on the stock, we're going to get 2 cards, and on the card, what looks like a vampire on the front one, which is actually pretty cool as well. Overall, this is a cool camo. It's not the flashiest. There are a lot flashier. There are ones that move. There are ones that pop a little bit better. But I enjoy the blood. I think it's a pretty cool camo. Again, not the best, but it's a decent camo. Again, I do really like the blood. Now let's talk about if you should use or lose this attachment setup. And I've already alluded to it a little bit. If you look at the stats, which you can kind of see in the top right-hand corner with the camo itself, the firepower is enhanced significantly. The accuracy is pretty well enhanced. Mobility is enhanced a little bit, and the handling is also enhanced. So this attachment setup is really just enhancing the Model L. It's a great gun to begin with. You don't need any attachments. This attachment setup makes this gun even that much better and deadlier. It's the Warrior's Blood, and you're going to be taking a lot of warriors with you. This gun is absolutely epic, and the attachment setup for the Warrior's Blood is epic as well. I highly recommend utilizing this attachment setup and this blueprint. It's awesome. I have done really well with it, and I'm confident you will do well with this Warrior's Blood for the Model L as well. Now, I'm sure y'all are wondering, where do you unlock the Warrior's Blood blueprint? Well, it is a reward for getting to Prestige 2 level 50. So if you're just going to keep grinding, regardless of where you're grinding, whether you're grinding in zombies, whether you're grinding in multiplayer, keep unlocking those levels, get all the way to Prestige 2 level 50, and you're going to be able to unlock the Warrior's Blood. I definitely recommend unlocking this. It's awesome. The camo's nice, and the build is even nicer. You're going to really love this build, just like I do, especially if you're a fan of the Model L. If you're not a fan of the Model L, I recommend checking out this blueprint, and it may turn you into a fan. It's a really great blueprint, and it's great for every scenario. It's not just making the Model L great at close ranges. It's not making it great at long ranges. It actually makes the Model L even more balanced than it already is. You have enhancements to both your long range and your close range combat, which are going to make this gun and this setup even better. So that's what's nice about this as well, is it's great in multiple scenarios. It's not just good for close range. It's not just good for longer ranges. It's good enhanced for any combat scenario, which is why this is so far one of the better blueprints that I've gotten on any gun, just because of what it does for the gun, and it really just enhances the gun regardless of your playstyle. Let me know in the comments section if you've unlocked this blueprint, what you think about it. Is it your favorite blueprint of the Model L, or is there a better one? Let's talk anything Call of Duty in the comments section. Thank y'all for giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Does really help me out. Let's talk anything Call of Duty in the comments section. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and until next time, peace.